Hey everybody, I'm John Granado. That's Josh Jordan. You can hear us on ESPN 97.5 and 92.5. You can also see Josh's work, sportsmaphouston.com. Hit subscribe if you haven't yet so you get all of our content here at SportsMap HOU.
And to watch all of our Texans coverage, including our new Texans on Tap podcast with Charlie Palillo, go subscribe to our new channel, SportsMap Texans on YouTube. You can find it by searching at SportsMap Texans, all one word.
How about that final game? Biggest win of the year against the Orioles. Huge, huge, huge. And what about that clutch performance by Christian Javier? He's got to be your number 3 starter now, right?
100%. I did a little stat dive, a little deep dive here, and it makes all the sense in the world. The other thing's the clutch factor with him, John. You saw them backs against the wall in the World Series. You're down 2-1. Javier comes out there and deals, and that was a huge win. You saw it against the Orioles. Backs against the wall, you're going to be out of first place if you lose. Javier comes through. So I'm excited for Christian. I know we're a little down on him. He hadn't been what we hoped he would be this year. But look at what the other guys have done who might get that third start over him. I pulled this up. 3 out of J.P. France's last 5 starts, he's given up 5 earned runs or more. Hunter Brown, 4 out of his last 7 starts, he's given up 5 earned runs or more. Yeah. Javier hasn't given up 5 earned runs or more since July 3rd. So it's not even really close.
No, Javier's your guy. Plus the experience, and plus he looked like, with 11 strikeouts, he looked like he was back to Christian Javier. The pitch count is still way up there. A strikeout pitcher is going to throw more pitches, but the good news was we saw swings and misses, which we haven't seen for most of this year. So, yeah, this is the Christian Javier. And if he comes around right now, oh, well, that's great. Oh, well, I want that Christian Javier in the postseason. And you know who else is coming around? Speaking of clutch, who came up with the biggest hit? It's Jeremy Pena. It doesn't matter how – there's no situation that is too big for this guy. Are we ready to say that he is back? Should he be back in the 2-hole for the rest of the time here?
I'd like to see it. It feels like the old school vibes of last season are starting to come to the surface. So, yeah, put Pena there. You know, his home runs, they're down. They're half of what he hit last year. But the slugging is coming through. He's getting on base. In his last 30 games, he's hitting .325 with a .453 slugging. So, Jeremy's getting on base. He's hitting doubles. You saw it in the finale against the Orioles, hitting it off the wall. I think he's back.
I don't mind him he's not getting the launch angle. He's getting the exit velo, though, because those doubles are coming off the bat really hard. I mean, he hit it off the top of the wall against the Orioles. That could have been a homer. That's a home run in a lot of places because that's a deep part of the field where he hit that ball. I don't really mind as long as he's hitting the ball hard. Now, more balls are going to be caught. It's better to hit home runs than not hit home runs. But does that bother? It doesn't bother me.
No, as long as the doubles are there. You know, the slugging's good. He's getting extra base hits. And if he's getting on base for Jordan and Tucker, that's the most important thing. What I really liked about that hit in the Orioles game, he didn't try and pull it and roll it over to the shortstop. You know, he hit it to right center. And that's what you got to do because that's all pitchers do is throw him at the outside corner mixing sliders and fastballs. So he's got to just respect that and try and hit the ball the other way.
And so he's in the 2-hole, right, for I hope now and throughout the playoffs. Against the lefty, you almost have to move Bregman down in the order. I mean, it is now a big enough sample size where you see, for whatever reason, it's just ridiculous, Alex Bregman cannot hit lefties.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. And Dusty's going to move things around a little bit. You know, sometimes you see Bregman hitting second. Sometimes you see him hitting fourth. So if they want to move him down a little bit against lefties, I'm fine with that. But you don't want him behind Jose Abreu, for instance. You know, that's where – you know, I want to draw the line there.
But why not? I mean, he's not hitting as well as Jose Abreu against lefties. He's not hitting as well as anyone against lefties. He is Alex Bregman, and you never see Alex Bregman batting further than fourth down the order. So, I mean, Dusty won't do it, but I certainly see where he could. I'd much rather have Tucker in the cleanup spot behind Jordan against the lefty. He's much better against lefties than Alex Bregman is.
No, I'd be fine with that. Jose Abreu did that thing yesterday that he's done all season. 0-2, call timeout, and then strike out. I've just seen that happen way too often, John. You don't need that in your top 4 in the playoffs.
That said, Jose Abreu has been much better than he was earlier on, and he's come up with some clutch hits now. So, get off my man Jose Abreu, okay?
Maybe he could do some Yuli, get it going in the playoffs.
That's right. Maybe he can't. And Jeff Bagwell, you did the right thing. Thank you.